What is good, people? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Big Dre. I haven't done one of these long videos for a little while, but I told you that in the short, I'm going to direct you to a longer video. I'm going to talk a little bit more about why it's important to recognize these major events. So if you're wondering, what am I talking about major event? Of course, the Queen's passed away, but also we have a new Prime Minister in the UK. Now, that's a big event because obviously the UK does have some sort of influence on the financial world, but the new Prime Minister, she's crypto. She's pro-crypto. She's already pledged that she's wants us to be more involved in cryptocurrencies. So that in the long term is good. It hasn't really made a big bump to the market, but it has had an impact, which is why you see Bitcoin slightly out balance, you get me? So pay attention to these little tiny events, because what usually happens when people see anyone that's big, anyone that's famous talk about crypto, you'll see the coin goes, people take their profits and it goes straight right down again. So pay attention to these little key events, or whatever you want to call it. Now the second thing is you got to understand, like, when it comes to crypto, so everyone talks about Bitcoin, and funny enough, I do not own any Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not in my wallet at all. I'll explain why. Before I explain though, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. But the reason I don't hold Bitcoin is because everyone has this perception that if Bitcoin doesn't exist, then crypto doesn't exist, which is not the case. Everything follows Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the leader. Bitcoin is the biggest cryptocurrency out of all of them. Yeah, it's got almost 400 billion market cap. But what I want you to understand is Bitcoin is just like, you could see, I'm not gonna say the name, but that's a supermarket behind me, yeah, which has got a green sign. If you're from the UK, you know what I'm talking about. But Bitcoin is just an organization. It's a payment system. So for those of you who don't understand what it means, like cryptocurrencies and all that stuff, what it means, all these different coins, all these different tokens, they're organizations. Like, plain and simple, they're all organizations. So say you have Barclays, so you have Barclays Premier League. If it became Bitcoin Premier League, now the price of that Bitcoin goes up because it's now of more stature. More people know about Bitcoin, more what it does and where it is. So when you look at these cryptocurrencies, you gotta look at it and think of it as a company. Like, you're buying shares. It's not necessarily shares because obviously you don't have voting rights. There's no ownership, and obviously you don't get shares if the company's sold. Just taught you lot something about shares as well. Anyway, so when you're buying tokens or buying satoshis, which is a fraction of a Bitcoin, you're not actually owning anything. However, you should be doing your due diligence to know what exactly it is that Bitcoin is. Yeah, so know key events. So when you're buying all these different coins, it doesn't make any sense. You should have one or two coins that you invest in and you dollar cost averaging. Basically meaning every month or every week or every two, whatever it is, you come with some sort of plan and you put money in it strategically, yeah, regimented. And the whole point of that is, if the cryptocurrency is falling in price, if you bought at a high price, the fact that you keep buying it, it means that your average price for each token that you paid for, it decreases slowly as well. Whereas if you bought it all at the top, obviously you're not going to be happy because the value of the coin is going down. But if you bought it on the way down, then the average that you paid for one coin is going to be somewhere in the middle. You get me? Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want to give you lot some info into, these cryptocurrencies and different ways to think about it. So remember, Bitcoin is just an organization. Yeah, so if they make partnerships, if they get new deals, then of course the price of the stock goes up. But if you get a situation like this where the price of the stock plummets, loads of people lose their money, then of course people lose faith. But the fact that Liz Truss, the new UK Prime Minister, the fact that she is pro-crypto is a big plus. I'm telling you, it's going to make a big difference in the future. Right now it doesn't mean anything because what's going on in the economic climate is stopping people from investing. However, once that's sorted out, once that's calm down a little bit, people will start investing their money again. Just at the moment, people are scared. People are scared to invest. I mean, if you can't pay your gas and electricity, I can't even speak English, but if you can't pay your gas and electricity bill, would you really be investing in Bitcoin? Doesn't make sense, does it? So yeah, a few things for you lot to keep in mind. Yeah, so whenever you buy crypto, remember, it's not just some coin. Yeah, don't just hear just like people say Shiba Inu, or buy Shiba Inu, but you don't even know what Shiba Inu is. Like, you literally don't know what it is. Like, those of you who know my channel, you know that I mentioned Shiba Inu before all of these guys were talking about it. So if any of you lot who go back, look through my video, you'll see it. If you would have invested in it at the time when I made a video about it, or when I spoke about it in one of my videos, you'd have been up. It would have been money, it would have been peace. The only reason I did it, or spoke about it in my video, because at the time I could see is, you know what I'm saying, it's a little trend. Same with Terra Luna. I spoke about Terra Luna. Trend, man, follow the trends, guys. It's easy to understand. Oh, look, man's gonna have to try and blur that out, you know, look at this. You can actually see with the name of the... I ain't giving them no free advertising, but they ain't paying me. Anyway, I'll find some way of blocking out the background so they don't get no free publicity. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you think about cryptocurrencies. Let me know what you think about Bitcoin. Are you holding any Bitcoin? You know, and also, what's the number one coin that you've got in your portfolio? Let me know. I'd be very interested, actually, to see what people's number one coin is. It's funny enough, my number one coin is a coin I've spoken about, but I don't speak about it very much. Anyway, guys, it's been your boy Big Dre. Make sure you like this video. You know, you have to like it. Make sure you share it. Share with your friend, your family, your dog, your cat, your mongoose. Yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Anyway, guys, let's go hit the road. I got things to do, bits and bobs, so Anyway, guys, bless.